Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Enuma. How have you all been doing? Hope your day has been going well. Hope you guys have had a great week and are waxing stronger into the new month. So today I'm going to be doing another video, and today is going to be day 16 of my 30-day challenge. And in today's video I'm going to be talking about rest, which is a continuation from the previous video where I encouraged you all to embrace rest, and it's okay to take a step back and relax and re-strategize to be able to come back stronger, make a good comeback, and crush your goals for the remainder of the year of 2025. So the month is kicking in and we are here. So in this video, I'm going to be doing talking about some ways that I've been able to incorporate my rest seasons, and being able to slow down to be able to recuperate, recharge my battery, and get back up and continue, especially in today's society where the grind culture is real. Everybody's pushing, oh, go there, crush that dream, crush those goals, accomplish this, do that. And we're constantly in pursuit, of pursuing our goals, which is not a bad thing. But at the same time, you want to make sure that you're being productive. You don't just want to be busy, and with the mindset that, oh, rest is for people who are lazy, or it's those who are not ambitious or who don't have dreams and goals are the ones that take rest. We want to be able to refrain from that mindset, that thinking that it's all about the grind culture, because at some point you're going to stretch yourself too thin if you continuously go, and you're not slowing down to enjoy some pause and be able to reset, to re-strategize on your goals and make a good comeback. So yes, brings me to my first point here, which is reframing from your old ways of thinking, and not beating yourself up, not feeling bad when you're not able to achieve the goals that you want to achieve within a certain timeline or deadline. And it's okay to slow down, it's okay to pause and enjoy some rest seasons. If we're able to reframe our mindset that rest is actually needful, it's needed. Our bodies need rest, our minds need rest. We need rest from the society, the world out there. We sometimes need to take a step back and figure out if we're still pursuing the goal, is still what we want to pursue, or if we need to take a different course, or ask ourselves some deeper questions. So the first thing is reframing from that mindset of rest not being productive and being counterproductive. Rest is actually needed, especially in today's society where we're constantly pushing and grinding. And also my second point here on a way to you can embrace your rest season is by listening to your body. You want to be able to know when your body actually is telling you that they need rest. It could be, you could find out if it's physical rest, trying to rest from physical activities. Is it a mental rest that your body is needing? Is it emotional? Is it spiritual? Or is it just, you just want to, be in a place of solitude and just pull away from the crowd and from your day-to-day activities and regular rhythm. So yes, being able to be in tune with your body and listening to those little nudges here and there. Sometimes you might have a long to-do list of things, and you wake up that morning and your body is like, I really don't feel like doing anything right now. So you catching up on a much needed rest, maybe turning off the alarm, sleeping a little extra, a couple of hours, just to regain your strength and momentum. And so we want to be able to, trust ourselves, trust that our body knows what it actually needs at every given point in time. And listen to it and indulge in it sometimes, and not constantly pushing. You find out that you taking maybe just 1 hour nap or an extra couple of hours of sleep in the morning, and not waking up when your alarm clock rings, could actually give you more energy to be able to accomplish more tasks that you've laid out for yourself for the day or for the week. So yes, that's a good way to embrace rest and be able to re-strategize and come back and make a good decision, crush whatever goal it is, that all you tweak some things here and there. Maybe you realize after your moment of solitude and rest, you realize that, okay, what exactly is it that I'm actually pursuing? Maybe this is not actually what I need for myself at this point in time. Maybe there's something else out there that you might need to focus more on. So yeah, rest is crucial. Rest is important. It's okay to take a step back and just slowly pace yourself. Another point I have here is letting go of that fear of FOMO, fear of missing out. I remember a few years ago, I used to struggle a lot with this. I felt like I needed to attend every event. I needed to be everywhere that I was being invited. I needed to be constantly doing something, just that need and strong urge to constantly stay busy and just keep pushing. At the end of the day, I found out that it actually made me get burnt out so fast, and I wasn't able to stay the course. I'll start something and it will be hard for me to be consistent with that thing, or stick to that thing. I kept on starting new tasks, dumping them along the way, picking up something else. So it was hard to be able to stick to a particular goal or plan that I have made for myself. So me realizing that, okay, it's okay for me not to attend or be everywhere that needs my attention. Sometimes it's okay to just tell people, I'm sorry, I can't make it, and you don't have to give any long explanation or series of excuses. Just a simple, no, I'm sorry, I won't be able to make it, maybe next time, and that's it. Let go of that constant need to be everywhere, to please everybody, to say yes to everybody. Sometimes the only yes you need to say is a yes to yourself, and your body will thank you for it later. You'll find out that you can think better, you can think clearer, you can achieve more tasks, by slowing down and not constantly have that nagging fear of, oh, what am I missing out? Oh, I need to check what's happening on social media. Oh, what's happening on YouTube? What's checking emails? And just that constant go can wear you out very quickly. Another point I have here is slowing down and creating a slower pace, for yourself. What do I mean by that? Sometimes, because we have all this, like at the beginning of the year, we have this long list of goals we want to crush, and we want to be able to tackle them. Sometimes we want to tackle them all at once, and at the end of the day, you find out that you can't even achieve all those things, all those goals you've set for yourself, because you became tired, or just had a lot of mental exhaustion, or emotionally just weighed down. So sometimes being able to break those things in little a little bunch or little stacks here and there. You can wake up today, you have a list of to-do things. So instead of doing 10 things on your to-do list, you might take like 3 important ones, prioritize your goals and your plans, the things that you want to achieve. And you can do 3 tasks today. Tomorrow you plan again, you do another 3 tasks. The next day, you just take them in bits and pieces, instead of wanting to achieve, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and you just find out that at the end of the day, you're not as productive as you think you are, or as you want to be. So being able to break things down into smaller stacks or bits of smaller pieces, and do one task at a time. I remember my father would say, one step at a time, so you don't wear yourself out too thin. And yeah, you find out that at the end of, when you take a inventory of the things that you've achieved, you find out that you've actually achieved a lot more than you thought that you could achieve within a certain period of time. So yes, being able to slow down and take things in bits and pieces could actually be more productive in the long term. And then my last point I have here is, trusting your season, trusting that, you might not be where you want to be at this point in time, but you need it, your body needs rest. You need this time to recuperate and just breathe, and take some time to think better, think clearer, and see where you're actually going. And it's okay if you feel like others are ahead of you and you're not moving at the pace you want, but just taking that moment of slowing down and trusting your process and knowing that eventually you're going to get there. Eventually, no matter how long it takes you, it's not how far, it's how well. Like, you want to be able to attain that goal at the end of the day, regardless of how long or the twists and turns that you find in your way. Life is not a sprint, it's actually a marathon. So you need that break, you need that pause, you need that season of rest to be able to re-strategize better, think clearer, and be able to come back and make it happen for yourself, achieve those things that you actually want to achieve. And over time you realize that there was no need for those heavy dead timelines that we've set for ourselves of, we have to achieve this within this certain time. You realize that there was no need for all that rush. You'll get there when you're, God has ordained that you'll get there. And it's okay to slow down. It's okay not to have all the answers. It's okay to take some time to think better, ask yourself, deep questions about where you're actually going in life and what you really want for yourself. So yeah, I'm gonna end this right here. I hope you gain a thing or two from this video, and yeah, do embrace your rest season. Rest is crucial. Rest is important in our life in today's society. And yeah, I hope to see you in my next video. I hope you stay tuned and hope you have a great week ahead. Take care and have a great day. Bye.